Australians love to buy it now and pay later. In fact, 2 out of 5 Australians have used buy now and pay later services in the last 6 months. And it's not hard to see why. The process is seamless. It's easy to sign up through an app before you start shopping.
All right, let's go shopping.
Retailers also love buy now and pay later services because it helps their bottom line. They're often displayed at the point of sale and in their advertising, an advantage that credit cards don't have.
Hey, that's not fair!
Harvard Business Review found buy now, pay later services drive both sales and customer loyalty. Customers were 3 times more likely to buy something after browsing. They were also more likely to spend on big ticket items. In fact, some reports found the absence of buy now, pay later as a payment option may turn off buyers from shopping there altogether.
You think I can't buy my own car?
But all this flexibility and convenience comes at a cost. Most buy now, pay later users carry an average balance of over $1,000, and it's popular among young people. While millennials remain the largest users of these products, the fastest growing user base is Gen Z.
Don't talk about me, Greg, I hear you.
So, why is it so easy to sign up to buy now, pay later compared to a credit card? Because, technically, they're not a credit card. They don't charge interest on the small amounts that they loan. Some services even market their products as budgeting solutions, helping consumers to better manage their finances. But critics like Choice have pointed out that the fees are effectively interest payments.
A fee? Yeah, a fee.
In some cases, late fees can be the equivalent of paying back 20% in interest. Critics argue this business model relies on late fees for profits and should be treated the same as payday loans, which are riddled with fees. Research shows 1 in 5 buy now, pay later users regularly miss a payment and must pay late fees.
That's a lot of money.
The other downside from the lack of regulation is that it allows for financially vulnerable people to sign up for multiple products, increasing the risk of further debt and financial stress. A report from Financial Counselling Australia found most of their clients are struggling to pay their living expenses because they're overcommitted due to their reliance on buy now, pay later services. ASIC, Australia's regulator of financial markets, estimates 1 in 5 overcommitted buy now, pay later users regularly cut back on or go without essential items like food to meet repayments.
Okay, I can't afford that.
There is also evidence that buy now, pay later is one of the leading causes of bankruptcy, but changes are coming. The Australian government has announced that buy now, pay later will be covered under the same law that regulates credit cards, making it mandatory for companies to follow responsible lending obligations. Buy now, pay later companies would have to introduce safeguards like credit history checks, potentially making their products less convenient and flexible than they are today. Companies like Afterpay insist that any future regulation needs to be fit for purpose, and that buy now, pay later products should be regulated differently from traditional credit cards. But industry bodies argue that the risk of financial harm to vulnerable consumers is the same whether it's a credit card or a buy now, pay later product. Buy now, pay later has undoubtedly disrupted the consumer credit market, and it is here to stay.
I'm not leaving.
This is just the first step in regulating how these fintech products will operate in Australia. Tell us what you think. Do you use buy now, pay later? Do you think it's too easy to access? Tell us in the comments.